This is the first week of summer break for most college students in this town, so everything's kind of quiet. A lot of people going on vacation, a lot of people going back home to their families for the break, whatever else they do in their downtime. So it is kind of like an odd, eerie feeling. But me, I'm sticking around. I only have 1 week of break anyway, and I have to take classes in the summer semester. But I'll catch up with you after this session. Post Jiu-Jitsu roundup. That was a little rough. Did my push day for my arms yesterday, so I did a move and I really feel it in my pec now. But I've been told I got a little better, so that's not nothing. Hello, Flagg from the future, and that was supposed to be the start of my vlog initially. I didn't want to completely get rid of that footage. But yeah, without further ado, the vlog officially starts here. I'm Flagg checking in, and welcome to the next installment of my vlog. Now, since last time, I haven't been able to film too much, but I've been really busy these past couple of weeks. For one thing, I needed a bit of a break, so I got 1 week off from school. My next semester literally just started this week at the time of recording this. So it wasn't really much of a break since I'm taking classes in the summer semester. Also briefly attended commencement to see if I'd see any of my friends, but I didn't really stick around that long. I went into my internship this week a couple of times, actually 3 times. So I did 5 hours one day, 5 hours the next day, and then 11 hours the day after that. Now, I technically didn't have to stick around that long, but I did need the hours. But it's made it kind of hard to balance other things, and my motivation kind of dips when I'm tired and I have a lot on my plate. Like, for instance, my gym schedule. I've been doing fairly okay with that, but I've skipped a leg day for almost 2 weeks now, so I'll definitely be paying the price for that when I go back into the gym tonight. Still trying to go to jiu-jitsu. Only got to go one time this week. I meant to go another day, but my internship and just me being tired ate into that, and I just decided to take it easy. I have been back at the International Students Club at my campus. They do have summer hours, like 2 days out of the week as opposed to 3 during a regular semester. So some of the new friends I made, I get to see them and hang out, and that's kind of cool. At this last meeting, I had a friend show me this nice spot to sit and watch the sunset on campus, and I thought that was really nice. You might notice my desk is not behind me anymore. That is because I have decided to donate it. I will be getting a new desk for the purpose of stop motion animation and, just to have a better workspace and background in general. I did go on a little hike. That was pretty fun. It was one where we got to see the lake back in my hometown. Really nice. Very scenic. Now, I actually ended up going on this hike with my brother and our really good friend. My brother is way more familiar with all the trails and everything in this park, so he was kind of taking the lead. I'm really glad I went on this hike. The place we ended up going was really nice and scenic. Looked like a good thing to put in a brochure or in some kind of advertisement. And this is just a part of the town that I feel like I don't really get to see that often. So kind of getting out of my usual bubble, going outside and experiencing nature was really nice. Also, this would be a great place to go swimming or kayaking in the future. And I'm keen to do more stuff around here. I am trying to make a point to go on a hike once a week, weather permitting. And here in this region, there are actually a lot of great hiking opportunities, so I'd like to take more advantage of that. I would also like to give a shout out to a channel. The channel's name is R&D Video. And the guy who runs the channel is actually in a similar life position as me. He's 25 years old, trying to rebuild himself, and I'm so excited to see how his journey goes. I mean, his video production, a lot more professional than mine, seems like a real natural. I'd encourage you to go subscribe to him. I did have something more ambitious planned for this video, but like I said, my schedule's just been kind of all over the place. Now, I don't want to completely blame it on my schedule. Part of it's on me for just not making the time and not pushing through when I could have. But hopefully the next video I'll get to explore those things that I wanted to. that I didn't get to this week. And to help with that, in addition to keeping my planner, I did make a to-do list for next week. So hopefully you're going to see a lot more of my creative side come out. I've finally finished a script to a stop motion project. I just got to build the sets and everything and get that ready to go. A lot of that is limited by the fact I don't have a desk, so hopefully that's sorted out soon. A couple other things I can't talk about yet, but I have teased on my Instagram, and I will say they might play a part in my next video, so stay tuned for that. Also filming weekly beard updates. I feel like I have two competing ideas, because for my shorts, the subject is growing my beard until I run out of products. But with this series, it's I keep growing my beard with all the progress I make. So it's kind of like two competing ideas. So kind of trying to reconcile them. The shorts tend to do pretty okay on TikTok and on YouTube Shorts. But I don't know, I might drop the idea altogether. It is kind of challenging to maintain a longer beard too, because my beard really has a mind of its own. Like the grain on one side just goes like that as opposed to straight down. Kind of annoying to deal with, and that's why I think I look better keeping a shorter beard around this length, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, until next time, cheers.